Good morning. You're listening to Slices of Wenatchee. We're excited to bring you a closer look at one of our top stories and other important happenings every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Today, after a devastating flood forced 7 businesses out of the Midtown-Halbert building, tenants are now picking up the pieces and moving forward with grit, gratitude, and community support. Before we continue, have you joined Neighbor yet? If not, download the app today and join local conversations about issues that matter. Neighbor is a site just for our local community focused on facts, not misinformation. Best of all, it's free for everyone. To learn more, visit wenatcheeworld.com/NABUR. Now, let's jump in. 2 weeks after a sudden flood forced 7 businesses out of the Midtown-Halbert building in Wenatchee, tenants are still picking up the pieces, navigating the emotional, financial, and logistical weight of recovery. In the early morning hours of October 7th, a fire suppression line under La Viande Coffee Bar and Bakery failed, separating from a city connection point and releasing thousands of gallons of water across the first floor. Within hours, the entire ground level, about 16,000 square feet, was submerged in up to 4 feet of water. Corey Ray and Cameron Clennon, who own the Midtown-Halbert property, said restoration crews jumped in quickly to begin cleanup and demolition. All interior walls are being removed, and drying will continue for weeks, but the cost of repairs keeps climbing. Replacing just the 2 elevators may run as high as restoring the rest of the building. Ray said much of the full picture is still developing, with change orders and cost estimates shifting as work progresses. For the tenants, the recovery looks different for each business. Jill Neeson-Farrell, owner of Wenatchee Community Acupuncture, is now treating clients from a temporary space at the Wenatchee Valley Veterans Hall, and on Mondays from the Coldwell Banker building downtown. Her practice serves many veterans and first responders, the same group that showed up on the day of the flood to help her salvage equipment, clear out furniture, and stabilize what was left. Neeson-Farrell called their support operational and helping her move forward. Despite the damage, she's keeping her focus on healing. She told us how acupuncture helps regulate the nervous system, something many in the community desperately need during chaotic times. For her, this moment is about offering consistency, even as her own surroundings are anything but. Nearby, massage therapist and nail artist Mitzi Gutierrez has also found a temporary space for Moonstone, the business she's nurtured since 2018. She moved into the Midtown-Halbert in 2020 and plans to stay. Now, she's unsure how much equipment can be salvaged and how long repairs will take. Friends have started a GoFundMe to help her stay afloat, and she says the landlords acted quickly to begin restoration, something she appreciates during an already stressful time. Photographer and filmmaker Nick Dirk of Heirloom Creatives says the community's response was immediate. He was able to move into new office space at the Mercantile the same day as the flood, thanks to offers of support from other local business owners. His team is continuing projects uninterrupted, but they do hope to return to Midtown-Halbert when the space is ready. Dirk says they poured their hearts into designing their old office and want to reclaim that space if possible. Meanwhile, Callahan Willett of Willett Wealth Advisory is currently working from home. His computers and essential equipment were spared, so client service never stopped. But the shift from a professional office to a home workspace has impacted the way he connects with new clients. As a financial advisor, trust and privacy are paramount, and coffee shops and shared spaces just don't provide the same kind of confidentiality as a private office. Every tenant interviewed expressed a commitment to return, not just to reclaim their businesses, but to reconnect with the community they've built within those walls. The Midtown-Halbert building has long housed creative, service-driven, and community-minded professionals. And while the next few months remain full of questions, the tone among the tenants is one of resilience. For more, head over to wenatcheeworld.com. Are you passionate about the issues shaping North Central Washington? Then you won't want to miss the Wenatchee World Forum at Pybus. This monthly event brings together newsmakers and the community to dive into the topics that matter most. It's your chance to engage, ask questions, and be part of the conversation shaping our region's future. Have questions or need more info? Visit wenatcheeworld.com/forum. Now, a few other stories you should know about. Chelan County Sheriff Mike Morrison has taken a sergeant reinstatement dispute to court, asking a judge to review a Civil Service Commission decision from earlier this month. Morrison argues the Commission's use of an old reinstatement list is legally flawed, saying the listed candidates don't meet the required 12 months of prior service. The case is now awaiting a court response. Following the Labor Mountain fire, which scorched roughly 43,000 acres along Highway 97, a burned area emergency response team has begun assessing post-wildlife threats. Soil scientists, hydrologists, and Forest Service officials say steep terrain and varying burn severity create serious risks for debris flows and flash floods. Their fieldwork will guide efforts to reduce hazards as winter storms approach. Link Transit has approved a 2026 preliminary budget projecting $42.1 million in revenue and increased general fund reserves. The board also greenlit the purchase of 4 electric buses and 5 chargers, funded in part by a $3.4 million state grant. Meanwhile, construction on a new bus garage in Old Station continues, with a slight increase in contingency funds after tax exemption issues surfaced. 6 women leaders from Kyrgyzstan visited North Central Washington this week as part of a 10-day open world exchange. Hosted by the Kyrgyz Washington Sister Region Organization and the Kashmir Rotary Club, the delegates toured local government offices, met with lawmakers, and explored public-private partnerships like the Pangborn Airport renovation. Their visit deepened ties between Shilang County and Kyrgyzstan's Issyk-Kul region, emphasizing shared strengths in agriculture, water management, and tourism. Thanks for listening. For more information on all the stories you heard today, visit us at wenatcheeworld.com. The Wenatchee World has been engaging, informing, and inspiring North Central Washington communities since 1905. We encourage you to subscribe today to keep your heart and mind connected to what matters most in North Central Washington. Thanks for starting your morning with us, and don't forget to subscribe to Slices of Wenatchee wherever you listen to podcasts.